So, what are we? Some sort of Council of Reeds? The smartest man alive. Let's try again. The smartest man alive. Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic. He's the leader of the Fantastic Four. He's like a walking encyclopedia of science and engineering. We're talking mechanical, aerospace, electrical engineering, chemistry, all kinds of physics, and even human and alien biology. Basically, if it's got a science label on it, Reed probably knows it. That makes him super important when it comes to tackling those crazy cosmic and multiversal problems. So, the Marvel Cinematic Universe's Multiverse saga is heading towards something huge and scary: multiversal incursions. Basically, these are when universes crash into each other, and one or both get totally wiped out. We first got a taste of this in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which showed just how bad things could get if you accidentally mess with multiversal travel. And then, the Marvels gave us another peek, showing that powerful stuff like the quantum bands could even be used to intentionally rip holes in reality. Yikes! Now, the upcoming Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars movies are confirmed to be taking loose inspiration from the Secret Wars 2015 comic storyline, which was all about these incursions. In the comics, it got so bad that almost all universes were destroyed, with only two left before they eventually collided. So, the movies are definitely going to go big with this existential threat. And that's where the Interdimensional Council of Reeds comes in. This group of Reed Richards from different universes was formed with one massive goal: to solve everything across the multiverse. Their combined experience and access to super advanced tech, especially their bridge for jumping between dimensions, makes them uniquely suited to understand, navigate, and maybe even fight this growing incursion crisis. But here's the kicker. The Council's radical, often brutal way of solving everything creates a huge moral problem. This could be a major part of the story in Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. Their methods, like being willing to sacrifice entire universes to stop bigger multiversal collapses or locking up dangerous variants like Doctor Doom, are totally different from how the Avengers usually operate. It's not just about who's stronger, it's about what you're willing to do to survive. As the MCU faces multiversal collapse from incursions, the Council of Reeds, with their Solve Everything mission, offers a drastic solution. But their extreme, the ends justify the means approach creates a huge ethical dilemma for our heroes. This tension, where saving the multiverse might mean doing some really messed up stuff, could make Doomsday and Secret Wars super intense and thought-provoking. The MCU has already shown us they're not afraid to bring in different versions of characters from across the multiverse, especially by bringing back actors who've played them before. John Krasinski showing up as a Reed Richards variant from Earth 838 in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is a perfect example. His casting was a total nod to fans who'd been begging for it, like a dream come true for that alternate universe. And his quick, brutal death by Scarlet Witch immediately showed us how high the stakes are and how unforgiving multiversal incursions can be, proving that yes, there are multiple Reed Richards out there in the MCU. Now, the official MCU Reed Richards is Pedro Pascal, making his debut in the Fantastic Four: First Steps, and is confirmed for Avengers Doomsday. Pascal's Reed is expected to be this super smart polymath, described as a mix of Steve Jobs, Albert Einstein, and Robert Moses. He's supposed to be the most scientifically intelligent person on his planet. And get this, early hints from the Fantastic Four First Steps movie suggested that he already has access to something that looks a lot like a multiverse bridge, which is a direct callback to how the Council of Reeds started in the comics. How cool is that? The MCU loves to embrace its own history and other Marvel movie adaptations, and this is a huge chance for the Council of Reeds. They've already successfully brought back Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield as their Spider-Men. We're also expecting similar multiversal returns for Deadpool and Wolverine with Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. This totally sets the stage for other actors who've played Reed Richards in live action to come back. Think about it. Alex Hyde White from the unreleased 1994 Fantastic Four movie. Ion Gruffid, who played him in the 2005 Fantastic Four and its 2007 sequel, and Miles Teller, who was Reed in the 2015 Fantastic Four film. All of them could be potential variants for the Council, while Miles Teller's version was often seen as more like Ultimate Reed, aka the Maker, who's a darker, more cynical variant. And Krasinski's was just a quick cameo. The door is wide open to bring all these interpretations together into one awesome multiversal mashup. The MCU can totally use the real-world history of live-action Reed Richards actors as a super clever meta-narrative trick. By bringing Hyde-White, Gruffid, Teller, Krasinski, and Pascal together as members of the Council of Reeds, the idea of a multiversal group of geniuses becomes not just a plot point, but literally a council of actors. This isn't just fan service. It's a smart and impactful way to visually show off the endless variations of genius and the combined brainpower needed to face multiversal threats. Plus, it lets them show a whole range of Reed personalities, from the more classic heroic types like Gruffid's or Pascal's to potentially darker or more morally ambiguous versions like Teller's Maker-ish variant, making the story even richer. Turning real-world casting history into a meta-narrative element seriously boosts the story's depth and powerfully reinforces the whole multiversal theme. At the end of the day, the Interdimensional Council of Reeds is more than just a powerful team or a plot device. They're like a mirror, showing us the ultimate cost of trying to solve everything without a healthy dose of empathy and human connection. Their story has the potential to define the ethical core of the Multiverse saga, making audiences really think about whether humanity's survival is worth any price, and whether true genius is just about raw power, or if it's about the profound wisdom of compassion. The MCU is at a pivotal point, with the chance to deliver a nuanced, thought-provoking story that explores what it truly means to be a hero, and what responsibility looks like in an infinitely expanding universe.